plug these bad boys back in. No. Where's Dose? Where's Dose? Where's the plug? The injection spot. Where are you? There we go.
Storm with that piece of shit Alan beside them. If we were gonna escape, they had to be stopped at any cost.
And so your great master sacrificed himself so you could... A heroically sad story, Zachariah. As sorry as I am, though, we need to leave.
No, you're not fucking by yourself. It was in. It's fine. It was in. There we go. There's more? Yeesh. This is not the people we're defending. You got... still have so much weight. What if I do? Where are we going here? Opponents in debris. This side. It is a locked boy. Level 1 lock. What if I do? Look at this area. I want to hit the man, please. Do it. Oh, you're done. You are done. One of them die. Oh, he's a bad boy, never mind. Then what if I do? And you have serum. Do not agree. Do not agree. Level 2 boy? Can I? Thank you. Alright, so what are we doing with these boys? Taking them to the dome, correct? Should probably mark you. There's a follow, just this one. Go straight. Why are we going this way? Excuse me? Makes no sense to me. What's your order? We put the gun down. I don't think we lost anybody yet. Yeah, I think we're still okay. Sure. Get rid of some of these duplicates, I guess. And the soldier outfits, we don't need those, we need the other
Take
outfits.
this elevator straight to the sand sails. From there, the merchants will take you to Noctis.
Are you the legendary city of the merchants for real? Amazing. But what about the other Technomancers who escaped the ASC too? Are they going to be able to?
Talk to the merchant running the sand sails. I'm sure he'll be able to help them too, and they can join us in Noctis with other caravans.
Zachariah, thank you. What would have happened to us without you?
Probably anything. There we go. Let's get to Scott. Scott is... Unmark you. Unmarked it. Alright. Then... What am I doing? Do we have to go back to the area? I don't know. I don't remember where we came in at. We can take the sand sails either, can we? Go to the import zone or exchange? Take to the import zone. He should be down here. Did we get all of the river parts? Let me see. We need the rotor still. Okay. Scott, talk to me.
Zachariah, you look good. Better than I. As if that was hard to accomplish.
Costume
I have
and
the parts
notes.
for the prosthesis.
Now I have the parts, but what will I do with them without a quiet place to work, Zachariah? I mean, honestly, am I a magician?
Okay, we're
no.
gonna go back to Noctis.
Talk to me about it once we reach Noctis.
Okay, well as is low as I'm gonna get a drink. Travel. Back to Noctis, and I'll be back in 1 moment.
Zachariah, the great hero of his brothers, has returned triumphant. Amazing, against all odds, against a city. Bravo! But I don't see anyone resembling the great master. Is he...
Dead. He sacrificed himself so we could get out.
Oh, so sad. Truly. Well, please tell your colleagues, your brothers, they are welcomed here. Let them rest and regain their strength. I can only imagine what the ASC put them through. And without their great master, they must feel lost. On top of it all, feel the void for a leader among them. No?
What are you getting at?
Just simply that, as their hero, it might be in their best interest for you to fill that void. I don't purport to understand how these things work among your kind, through a vote or drinking game, but you've earned it. They need you to pull them back together after what they've been through. And to have a unified group of Technomancers among us serve valuable beyond imagination. Think about it.
I'll think about it. But now's not the time. We need to mourn the fall.
He's talking to us about recovering the guys, gotcha. You and Melvin Mancer, the leader of the escaped Technomancer. Melvin Mancer, what a guy.
Zachariah, you look good. Better than I.
I brought you back what you asked for.
Oh, you found the ostrich egg cream.
No, but I found your notes on Technomancy, and I found a full kit. For Andrew, the prosthesis.
Ah, yes! The prosthesis. Give it to me. No. It shouldn't take me long. Roughly a few hours, just enough time to go through my notes. Of go even faster if you gave me a hand. You really didn't remember to bring me any cream. That's too bad.
I can go buy you some. Help this guy out for 6 hours.
Very
Sure.
well. I'll help you. Pass me the prosthesis. So, Scott, success?
Of course. These kits are rather easy to adapt to a prosthesis, and it's given me ideas. You see, we could produce prostheses with an electrical transmission system, even for non-technomancers. We would just have to...
May I?
Here.
I mean, I'd prefer if all those people weren't around.
Let's go to a quiet place. Hey, watch out!
Oh, you bought it? Don't worry, I've already messed you up enough.
You got me.
You know, not using Technomancer
Yeah,
requires
you got me, really.
mastery. I'd completely forgotten this feeling of relaxation, peace.
Welcome back to your people, Andrew.
Thank
Alright,
you
so that's
very
done.
much to both of you. It's so strange. I feel like I'm a new man.
You're welcome, my boy. Have fun.
Okay. Hands have just improved. Friendly rotation, talent bonus, which can be... Okay, so we don't need this outfit anymore then. I guess. Because we already have +3 with him. So we can put back on our assembly jacket. Alright. Then... we leveled up. Give me... damage done. Then we only need the focus move. We'll grab that next. Then what? Technomancer? I guess? I don't know. I don't use Warrior or Guardian. We do use the Shock every once in a while against ostriches. That's about it. More inventory. Then I will go over here. Sell stuff.
You, sir, just came in.
Sell. Take. Oh, what duplicates do we have? I don't need all of these. That's fine. Then, okay. Alright. How much do these weigh? 3.7 pounds? No, it'll be 2.2 pounds. I don't use them to begin with. So sure. I'll keep, like, that much. Then... take, like... that should be enough of that. Take a bunch of these. Take some components. That's probably okay. What do you have to for purchase? No superior? No superior. There, we're good. How's our inventory? 236. Alright. Let's go rest. I'm not gonna talk to Noctis yet. And you know what? I might just go buy the rotor. Not Noctis, Dandelion. Whatever his name is. So it was this guy up here, I think. On the right. He was selling it. No, don't mind me. Just trying to get past you.
Go on. What do you think?
What are you buying? What are you selling? So, this is...
Absolutely. My cousin works for the Prince. and
Oh,
he's
my cousin. Of course. Are you up there? Here we go. Grab this, please. Opponents. I hate all of you. I really do. Nisha, move. Thank you. There we go.
Welcome, welcome. What?
Yo, there's no point in doing this over your
I'm looking for spare
table.
parts for
Do it over a rock instead.
stator, a rotor, and a thermic regulator.
I have a rotor, if you want. The rest, those are rare pieces you're after, you know.
Yeah, it's fine.
For that price, though, it better be in working order.
It's brand new, from what I know. Came from a mechanic who took it from one of those big wind turbines. Take it, it's yours.
Okay.
Thanks.
What's this? Get the parts to Amelia Reacher. Or just say Amelia. Save the game. Alright, Amelia. Here are your rover parts. Here you go.
Hi, Zach. How are you?
Hello, Amelia. I'm fine, thanks.
What's good, Zachariah? Got my parts yet?
Just call me
As
Zach.
promised, rotor, stator, and thermic regulator.
Damn. Nice work. Keep up like that and you might start growing on me again. We're gonna get my baby back on the road.
Start the repairs.
Great. Now that I've got everything, I can actually start on the repairs. But it's gonna take a day, at least. And once I start, I'm gonna be neck deep in it, so if you need me for anything else, I ain't gonna be available.
Works for me.
I don't
you'll
bring
be
you red
able to get
anyway.
working again soon enough.
Damn straight. Even if you lost your legs, I could get you going again. Now get out and let me work.
Excuse me. Okay, bye. Then let's go back to, let me go sleep anyway. Sleep for a whole day. Maybe we need like a full 24 hours, so I'll do one short and then a full rest.
Zachariah, I've got something I need to ask.
Oh, I'll do it later. Sleep. So go to dawn, and then we'll sleep again till night. You know what? Go to dawn again. Unless it updates itself? No. Go to dawn. That was a full 24 hours. Go see Amelia at the rover.
Zachariah, I've got something I need to ask.
Not gonna happen. Imagine me in Marrakesh. I've been dying to play Hitman again. It's such a good game.
Take a look. Good as new. Like she's right off the factory floor.
Okay, great. So we can get anywhere we need to go?
To the horizon and back if you need to.
Okay.
Hi, Zach.
Back on
How are
track.
you?
Hello, Amelia. I'm fine, thanks.
Any new advancements? No. Alright, so I think we're done with you till Act 2. And Nisha, I have no idea. Where even are you? Can I do anything with you?
Zach,
perfect timing. You remember Abby Goodman, friend of mine you helped before?
Yep.
Yeah, of course. She really your friend, or all just part of the cover you had going on?
No, no, she is. She's a spy for Noctis too, though. She's actually been working on something for me and finally managed to get some info I'd been trying to get.
What information was that?
I spent a part of my life in a rehabilitation camp after my arrest in Ophir. It was the worst time of my existence, and I've always wondered how I'd ended up here. Who had turned us in?
We're not there. You
We
don't.
were just
You would
a
say
group of
there,
street kids.
not
We
here,
would
because
steal
we're not
food here and there, but we weren't dangerous.
there.
However, we were arrested and deported to a camp like hardened criminals or terrorists. What happened followed me for many years, until I learned that an important member of the Vori clique was responsible for the deportation of dozens of people. Most of them were innocent, but a nuisance for the mob. I want to find that guy. I want to know if it's he who got us deported. I want to understand why and make him pay. For me and my companions, of course, but also for those poor people who hadn't asked for anything.
Yeah, sure. I'll help.
I understand. That man seems to be a real scumbag. I'll help you find him.
Thank you, Zach.
Okay, ask her personal questions. How she became a spy.
How did you go from being an artist in Ophir to a spy in Noctis?
Less of a stretch than you think. After all, a good lie, like good art, has to be close to your reality, right? Truth? I was an orphan. Parents did die, and I was on the street and got sucked into a gang. We all got arrested pretty quick and ended up in a rehab camp. Swore I'd die there a couple of times because I wasn't gonna let them brainwash me, and they didn't take too kindly to that. I took the beatings, but got to keep my mind. Then the day came. Noctis attacked. They freed a lot of us and brought me here, took care of us, gave us a chance to have lives again. So I felt like I owed them something in return, and offered to go back to Ophir as a spy. Good thing, too. Otherwise, who would have torn you out of Victor's grip and brought you back here?
One sec. Picking during putting we'll keep going. With all these, nothing bad,
You
honestly.
always been alone? Or never had anyone you cared about?
You mean guys? Why? You the jealous type, Zach? Afraid of some competition? Scared you won't measure up? There was one guy, Nick. I was only 10, but I was head over heels for him. He died in the rehab camp after we were all deported around the same time, though. Other than him, couple flings here and there, but nothing much more serious than that. You asking because you heard the rumors in Ophir that I'd sleep with anyone wearing a medal?
No, I was just...
I did what I had to do, Zach. To do my job. Never cared about those guys. That's the truth.
You just did what you had to do.
Okay, her taste for music,
You miss making music?
I miss performing. I mean, I still sing for myself here and there, write new lyrics when I feel inspired. But the moments I shared with my audience, it was so intense when I felt everyone humming with me.
How about you sing for me?
Maybe another time. But I'd love to. There's something intimate in sharing your art.
I don't believe you would have another
So,
type of voice besides
that's why I
monotone.
feel like music can unite people across corporations, on opposite sides of wars or causes. It's simply beautiful. And in between the notes, our differences seem to disappear.
Okay.
The
That
second
it?
all this
Nope.
ends, I'll get back to it. It's what I was born for, and I'm not one to deny destiny.
Okay, now I'm gonna talk to... Anything with Phobos?
Zachariah, your help would be indispensable once more.
Listen to Phobos.
Listening.
First, I want to thank you for helping me, my mother, and all the mutants.
I don't really feel like I helped your mother, but if you say so.
Sometimes you have to look beyond appearances. I miss her a lot, but at least she did not suffer, thanks to you. But let's get back to what I wanted to talk
I mean, she hit a rock and she died, and a
I
pebble.
managed to get in touch with a man who can provide us with military equipment. And we are going to need it because we have to be able to defend ourselves. But that man will never do business with the mutant. That is why I need you to negotiate in my place. If you wanted to look like a merchant from Noctis and go to the meeting point with me, I'm sure that he would agree to sell you the surplus we need so much.
Can't help him right now. I gotta finish the stuff I've already started for others.
Okay. Information on factions or characters. I think you gotta talk about him, about everybody else here. So,
What do you
Amelia?
think of Amelia?
She's an interesting, young, and courageous woman, but Abundance brainwashed her. As long as she hasn't completely cut ties with the corporation, she will remain wary of everything, of anything.
I mean, we kidnapped her,
I
so
think that she has some pity for us mutants. That's more generous than what humans usually give us, but we don't need pity. We are a new people, not a gang of monsters regretting who they were. Maybe she will come to realize this. She is not stupid, and when it comes down to it, she has a thirst for freedom despite all the brainwashing she went through.
we had talked a little bit about Scott's son.
What do you think of Scott?
He's a great scientist, most likely a very good doctor.
I think we talked about Andrew. Not Andrew, not his dad. Never
Something
mind.
bothers me about him, Zachariah. No doubt he appreciates you a lot. I learned that he went through a hard time, but I have a feeling that his sweet eccentricity is hiding something. But I don't know what, therefore I won't say anything else.
I think we have to have more room about his mother's
What really
death.
happened with your mother? I must say I didn't understand much. That stone? The police's arrival?
My mother was helping me as much as she could to carry out my mission. She would provide me with information, sometimes hide mutants on the run before they could leave the city. She was a wonderful woman, Zach, but someone turned her in. Fiorello heard and raced to get me out with your aid. Though how I yearned to save her, to get to the slums to warn her. But I knew I could not. You, though, could. The stone was a token of recognition. She knew what it meant. If she was turned in, she had to leave as soon as possible. And if she couldn't, the drawing was made with an ink made of jellyfish venom.
Jellyfish venom.
Why give her that poison?
I didn't want her to die, Zach. I loved my mother. But I knew what the ASC would do to her in their jail. If they caught her, she needed a way to avoid being tortured.
Discovery of his mutation?
When did you discover that you were a mutant?
Oh, I don't know.
The first symptoms of mutation appeared when I was very young. I must say that I can't really remember very well. My mother noticed them, and she taught me how to hide the marks, even though I think that I didn't know what it meant. She was hoping to keep me close to her, but as soon as the first marks appeared on my face, they spotted me out right away. I will never forget my arrest, how violent they were toward my mother. I was just a kid. I was sent to one of the farms on the outskirts of town. That's where I learned what it meant to be a mutant.
Mutant
What's the
Nation.
Mutant Nation. You created it, right?
It is a little overblown, but I was one of its founders, among many others. Of course, other mutants were living outside the city as runaway slaves, hidden here and there, stealing whatever they could find in order to survive. A small community had settled in Noctis and benefited from the hospitality of the merchants, who allowed them to move around freely. However, we did not have any way to defend ourselves or plan a future. We were all spread out. A few of us decided to get together. We found a place, a very unique one, and we soon started doing it up, bringing in equipment and erecting houses. As for me, I especially wanted to free as many brothers and sisters as possible. So I went back to Ophir, and I realized that nobody cared about mutants, especially if they didn't look very smart. I began to help dozens of them escape. And our nation soon began to grow. There are a lot of us now, and I hope that all mutants will be able to live there someday.
Okay, that's fine. I don't care anymore. I'm going home. Bye. So what do we have to do? Side quest wise. Give the Storm Locust glands to who? Who wants them? I don't remember. Technomancer. I guess I gotta talk to Melvin. I don't like this song. Not a fan. Oh, it changed. Okay.
Zachariah, I've got something.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Melvin. What do you want?
Zachariah, I am glad to see you. What you did, what you risked for us, no one will ever forget. We lost many, and for that, we are mourning. But we
Your
can
eyes move.
celebrate that because of you, the Order has not disappeared.
We're brothers and sisters. We stand together.
Yes, and others have joined us too, you know. The merchants spread the word to those who are still in hiding. But for those non-initiated and those who passed, we are all here. Did the Great Master manage to tell or give you anything before he passed, before his sacrifice?
Go to the Lost
He
Dome.
told me to watch over the Order. Gave me a tablet. He'd managed to translate the text of the relic I'd brought back from an excavation in Aurora.
And what did it say?
It talks about an important research base, the largest the settlers ever built on Mars, one that was in contact with Earth. It had a beacon. Unfortunately, it didn't say where the base was, only the location of a smaller dome that housed some of the larger base's scientists.
Then we must find it. Oh, I can feel it, Zachariah. We are so close to contacting Earth again.
Maybe, but I have the feeling we're not the only ones who know about it, though. Thanks to Alan, the ASC might have gotten their hands on the tablet while the Great Master was being held.
Alan? How could he betray our order? We have to beat the ASC to that dome. What can I do to help?
Move your eyeballs. Asking about the search for the Earth.
Dozens of Technomancers have spent years trying to re-establish contact with Earth. What can you tell me about that?
Well, first, that search has been stalled for years. At the beginning, of course, we collected anything relating to the settlers. Most of the relics, though, turned out to be just simple tools. The wars and our inability to travel out of our infrastructure had all but squashed the opportunity to explore. This is the first time that we have been freed of our yokes, free to explore again. What limits our work, though, is that few of us can read the settlers' secret writings. A gift, I believe, only the Great Master had. And with the most important knowledge having been written in that language, what we know, though, is that there is, in fact, an intact beacon somewhere. That there are still many undiscovered sites, and now today, with you, we have a hope again to find it. Greetings, Zachariah.
Everybody settled in?
We are, Zachariah, yes. There's something on your mind, isn't there?
That obvious? The Great Master asked me to look after everyone. Having the unconditional support of everyone would help me a lot. Don't know how to pull that together, though.
We're a family, Zachariah. You'll always have our support. You're looking to become a great master, though. That's different. There are some who obviously will question your abilities to hold that position. It's not personal. You did tremendous things for us, Zachariah. You did. But not everyone knows you well enough. You're young, inexperienced, and while your talent speaks for itself, I have a feeling some will want to put those talents to the test before supporting you. My suggestion would be this. Find the most influential masters. I'm sure they'll have questions. Satisfy their expectations, and I believe nothing can stand in your way.
And I'll go see them.
Earn the approval of Technomancer Masters. Oh, God. What do you want? You wanted it. Never mind.
Zachariah, how's the hunting?
It's done.
Got your last specimen.
At last! Glands of the infamous Locusta tempestatus. Fantastic. My thanks are endless. Tell me, how was its behavior?
You're welcome. Its behavior, well, it looked like it was absorbing electrical power that made it stronger.
You don't say. Fascinating. Might you be willing to make some more collections while I study these? If so, the black mole would be quite a catch. It's been known to dwell in the canyons surrounding Noctis.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay. 150 serum kill black mole. That's so mean. What'd they ever do to you? Hey, I'm Technomancer, okay?
Hey there.
Melvin already told me you want to become our great master. I have no problem with it, but you'll have to prove you know how to fight first. Show
Look
me
at me when you talk to me.
Hey, sorry I hurt you, honestly. But if you can't fight better than that...
You one-shot me. What do you want from me?
Hey there.
Melvin already told...
Shouldn't be that bad of a roll and shoot. I forgot the poison can be applied with the hard gun.
Hell of a fighter. Wasn't expecting that. How could I not give you my support after that? It'd be nice to have a great master who knows how to make some blood flow.
Okay, Grady, thank you. You're the master, gotcha.
Hey
This
there.
boy.
Ah, the man who hopes to rise from lieutenant to the ranks of great master. I'll be honest. I'd back you simply from what you've already done for us. To me, you've already proven your courage and leadership.
But
a great master also needs to take care of the logistics, like the equipment, keeping them working, upgrading them, and alright, I'll cut to the chase. I actually just want a better staff.
Wow.
So, in short, if I give you my staff, you get it upgraded. After, you'll have my support. Deal?
let me see what I can do.
Okay, can we do that here? Do it over here. Put anything on it, I guess? It's one X option. There we go. Turn the staff. And remove it.
You do nice work. Much more balanced. I guess you can call this my better staff. Get it? My better staff? Good thing that getting my humor isn't a prerequisite for my support. I'd be happy to see you as great master.
Thanks, man. Don't talk to me ever again.
Hi. Melvin told me to find you.
Ah, so you're the one who's hoping to be our great master. You're so young. Not that it diminishes the possibility, but to be worthy of such a role, one must have extensive knowledge of the settlers and Earth. Without that, how could you possibly lead us?
I agree. So why not test my knowledge?
Fair enough. An easy question. What is the name of the celestial body closest to Earth?
The moon.
And what percentage of the beautiful blue Earth is covered in water?
Day 63, right? I think?
The name of the mythical first man to enter space. What was it? Legend has it that he was an ancestor of the first Reachers, if you believe such tales.
It was that Russian dude, right? Or is Alan... I thought it was a Russian guy that got there first, but we touched the moon. Then on the moon, I don't know.
Interesting. I believe 3 correct answers is good enough.
I'm alright, okay.
I will ask one last question. The name of the first machine the Earthlings sent flying over our planet. Yes, you know much. Not all, but a lot.
I got them all right, all 4.
Conscientious student, but still too young to have the required knowledge. As such, my support is not something you can obtain. I'm sorry.
What are you talking about? I got all... There was 4 questions, right?
Melvin told...
Ah,
I agree.
fair enough.
I got them all right?
And what the name... Interesting. I believe 3 correct answers is good enough for me. Yes, you know much. Not all.
Excuse me?
Hi.
Ah,
Maybe tell me you only need 3, though?
fair enough. And what percentage of the beautiful...
Maybe it's a little bit more. It might be 70. I don't think it's... No, it has to be 63.
Space. Interesting.
It's not the Pathfinder? Only when I remember the name of it was the
You're
Pathfinder.
indeed well versed in astronomy, a rare quality in one so young. Perhaps
Okay.
there lies within you a strong link to Earth. Either way, it is an excellent sign of your potential to lead. You have my support.
Oh,
Hello, Zachariah. Word is that you aim to become our next great
you
master.
want to look at me?
Please, take no offense, but it is my belief that you are far too inexperienced for such a monumental task. Enthusiasm you have, and strength. But look at the state of us. Our order is chaotic. Whoever leads us must have perfected our rites, that he might initiate our new Technomancers properly in our ways.
Then test me. Let my knowledge speak for itself.
So let it be. We are, as Technomancers, connected by a secret that we all learned the same way. Tell me, who were the protagonists of the message you saw?
What? I wasn't listening. Doctor and his patient, I
And what was
think.
the object the Great Master gave you during the ceremony?
It was a cup of something. Water? I don't think it was wine.
And what two oaths does the initiate recite to end the ceremony?
Always protect the secret and the other attack. I think it's secret and try to find Earth.
I'm impressed. Perhaps I was wrong. You seem indeed ready to initiate our newcomers. You have my support. I'd be happy for you to become our Great Master.
Okay, it's pretty easy. It was just take a stick somewhere, bring it back, beat somebody up, and then multiple choice.
Greetings, Zachariah. My congratulations, Great Master Zachariah. The decisions of the other Technomancers were sent to me. Though I wish we could offer you a proper ceremony, we are but a shell of our former selves. Know that all of us, no matter how few, renew our vows before you to preserve the secret and continue to seek the Earth at any cost. I will, if it's your desire, ensure the communication between our brothers, and if you have any mission for us, please, do not hesitate to come see me.
Melvin, thank you. Just let me know if anyone gets wind of threats or any sort of information that'll allow us to move forward. Talk to you later.
Okay. There we go. A new Great Master. We talked to Bodhigama. Or Donalyn, whatever his name is. I think he has a mission for us. No, he doesn't. Unless we have to have him marked. Oh, we talked to him already, never mind. Alright, well, I'm gonna open up you. Nothing much. And head back to the exchange. Let me see.